So the question of the century is, if you had to save 5 fragrances, if your house was burning down, what would the 5 fragrances be that you would save?
Has a good fragrance.
Here at Paragon Fragrances, we bring you honest opinions on a subjective hobby.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Actually, I wouldn't save any fragrances. I would save my air fryer. My air fryer is amazing. You can cook anything in there. You can cook raw chicken and it like makes it divine. Corn dogs. And the corn dogs are like, you know, crispy and they're nice. Poppers with the bacon, you could cook those in there. And they taste divine. Link will be in the description down below if you want to check out an air fryer. I would highly encourage you. All right, so if I had to just run past my cat, my girlfriend, my computers, all my camera equipment, and rush to my Cologne shelf, where I would save 5 of my fragrances, these are the 5 that I would pick. Nishane Annie. This one would be the first one I would grab.
Nishane Annie, come here.
It would get put into my basket right away. I would have a basket, so if the house is burning down, I would get a basket.
We're going shopping.
Because I can't carry 5. Anyway, this is sexy vanilla stuff you got going on here, and there's some benzoin in here, some cedar wood. It's very sexy. You might smell like a girl who's heavily into Bath and Body Works, that's into those whole vanilla candle kind of things, but it is nice. You smell like a masculine, sweet man, you know? It's a very playful, energetic kind of thing. This thing lasts forever. It's an amazing scent. It just carries through the wind, and you like make people fall in love with you. I think this would score heavily too on the wifo-meter. It has such a elegant smell to it that it's just pleasant. It's just pleasant to be around.
What was the name of that drug again?
Another one that's heavily on the woods. This one is a very woody fragrance. This has a lot of woods in it. It's even in the name. I think that's French for wood. Anyway, this is Cedrat Boisé Intense, and my God, I love this stuff. It's very citrusy, but it's got a lot of woody aspects too. It's a clean, sophisticated man, but with a little playful edge to it. You gotta be playful, gentlemen.
I found this in my dad's pickup right before he went to jail.
This has you covered throughout the whole year. You could wear the original Cedrat Boisé, year round. You could wear that in the spring and the summertime, but guys, the house burned down, so we only have 5 fragrances, so you have to wear this one the rest of the year. This one is the best one you can get. God, I'm starting to sound like Jeremy Fragrance. It's super good, Rusty. It's the best smelling one on the planet. But Cedrat Boisé is such an elegant, smooth, refined, sexy smell, and it's kind of in everyday use, so you can use this at any time of the year, pretty much, and smell absolutely amazing. If you want to be amazing, you buy this one immediately. Intense version is a little bit more pricey than the original one. The original one is in that $60 to $80 range, in that area. $70 would probably be the best price to spend on, but the Intense runs up to that $100, even maybe $110 in that area. So it is a little bit more pricey, but it's nice. Bleu de Chanel Parfum is another one on this list. So I would be like, okay, if the house is burning down, fire, and I have to like punch Oud for Glory out of the way, I would get this one kind of effective immediately. Listen, Bleu de Chanel is a stupid reach. You spray it on and you smell just super basic, but the best kind of basic, like the best basic man you can possibly be. It's very nice. And in the air, it's very nice too. We get all sucked into, us fragrance guys, we get all sucked in smelling it up close like this. In the general gist of things, you're usually smelling things in the air, and Bleu de Chanel is amazing in the air. Now, if the house was burning down, I'd be kind of narrow focused. Those would be the 3, and I would have to push myself. I really would have to push myself to find 2 more, but I did. The first one is kind of obvious. I don't know why I skimmed over this one, but this would be Dior Homme 2020. And I've said a lot about this one, so I won't include this one on the list. I'll go find another one. Okay, if the house is burning down, what would I pick? I have nothing to wear. I would wear Prada Carbon instead. And I would make that decision like while the house is burning down.
I talk about Dior Homme
2020 a lot, but
Where are the kids? I like Carbon. And that does the same thing. It's
It does versatility. It does everything I need. I think I'm gonna go with that one. And I love me some Sauvage kind of things going on, you know, and this one is sort of like Sauvage. This is pretty much Sauvage, just better. This is for more sophisticated people. It's like a soapy clean kind of Sauvage, but in the most pleasant way. It's still kind of that douchebag, grimy guy at the bar kind of smell, but for the most part, it's very pleasant and it's gonna get you a lot of, you know, attention from a lot of people. Anyway, it's a very good everyday use, and it would do the same thing that Dior Homme 2020 would do. It's just I talk about this one all the time. Now this next one is a recent addition to my collection, and the reason I would save it is because I spent so much money on it. And it has the same name as me. This is Paragon by Paragon Initio. This is amazing. This stuff is so smooth, it's so creamy, and it's delightful. And it has an excellent name. This one has a lot of woody aspects in there, Placenta wood. It's got some plum in here, kind of fruity, kind of beautiful, kind of awesome. I love this stuff. This is some of my favorite stuff. I know it's stupid. This was my first Initio, and I have some Initios sitting up there. I'm gonna be doing a video on Initios, and I'm pretty excited about that. I've ordered a bunch of little samples. Pretty excited about it. If you want to check that video out, it will most likely be up on my channel this week or maybe next week, depending on when you're watching this. If you're watching this in 2026 or 5, probably up on my channel as of this moment. Anyway, this stuff is super sexy. It's super well done. And, you know, it's a white bottle too. So when the house is burning down, I'll be like, which one did I say I was going to keep? Paragon is just right there. It's just right there for me to grab. Anyway, guys, you only can pick 5. What are your 5? And don't say I would save my family and my cat and all that. You gotta smell good. If your house is burning down, you have to rebuild your life eventually, right? So you gotta smell good. You got, like, how are you gonna get a job? You gotta smell good. How are you gonna get a, you know, a new girlfriend? You gotta smell good. How are you gonna get a new cat? You gotta, you know, you could probably just adopt. This
conversation is getting surreal.
Anyway, guys, let me know your 5 down in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. We'll see you next time.